Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and oh my god, I'm so freaking tired. The past 3 nights with my nephews has been god awful. Last night was the worst. I only got maybe 3 hours of sleep before they left. And then I slept in for a couple more hours, I guess, and I only maybe got 5.5 hours of sleep. I hope to God they sleep tonight good, because if they don't, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Even more so than I already have. Anyway, as of this recording, I am done with Rosario plus Vampire. At least recording the reactions, anyway. Sadly, as far as I know, they have not confirmed or cancelled Rosario plus Vampire, so they haven't confirmed a Season 3 yet. So, for the moment, that one is done. Anyway, yeah, this episode is going to be very awkward, but, yeah, it's going to be my review for Rosario plus Vampire Season 2, Episode 7. I've already got to Episode 9 edited at the moment, and I can work on Episode 10 in a sec. But about 4 o'clock, I'm going to have to stop for even just a second, just to put something in the oven, because we're having meatloaf for dinner. Meatloaf is always good. I gotta put it in the oven at 4, because my mom put it together yesterday. But we're making it tonight. So that's what we're having for dinner. Yum! Anyway, this episode, oh my dear lord, how awkward is it? It's their last day for the school trip. And Scooty decides, I'm gonna go see my mom. See how she's doing, because it's been a while since I've been there. Yeah. The funny thing is that before he showed up, his mother was watching a special about how apparently teen pregnancies are on the rise or something like that. And he shows up, and then Mocha shows up. And, his mother's freaking out that he brought a pretty girl home. And, well, technically, he didn't bring her home. She followed him, I guess. And, yeah, they get to talking, and, Skune ends up accidentally, knocking them both onto the bed by accident. Freaking tripping. And he reaches over, and he knows to grab the bed sheet, because, I don't know why, but then he ends up grabbing something squishy. Turns out Kurtomu had the same idea as Mocha. She actually got there before Mocha, apparently, and was hiding in Skune's room, apparently going to jump him when he came in the room. Mizuri and Yukari had the very same idea. Mizuri was hiding in his closet. I assume that was his closet. And Yukari was hiding outside the window. And then his mother pops in the room, wanting to see, I guess, if they wanted tea or something. And then she sees all the girls and freaks out promptly, because, well, he's never been around this many girls, I'm guessing, and yeah, she's worried, I'm guessing, fearing the worst, that he's gonna become a teenage father, blah, 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 blah. And the girls are kind of listening to her talking to him, and he's trying to essentially explain, these are just my friends from school, they're not gonna do anything to me. At least I hope not. It's probably what he's thinking. Anyway, while all this is going on, his cousin shows up, the one he was talking to on the phone in the first episode before they got cut off in the tunnel. And she has the same voice actress as Lucy. Yeah, I could hear it in her voice. And she also promptly kind of, freaks out slightly about the girls being there, and they all essentially claim to love Skune, and she tells them, make your cases. And, well, oh wait, I almost forgot to mention this. After this whole conversation with his mother, Skune's trying to, get cleaned up for the day. Kurtomu runs into, walks into the bathroom with just a towel on, and is essentially trying to seduce Skune at this point, but then Mizuri pops up out of the bathtub, which is full of ice water, and then Yukari runs in, and knocks Kurumu's towel off, leaving her naked in front of Skune, and, oh yeah, Mizuri's only got a swimsuit on, and Mizuri, I think, made some comment about how she felt bad that Skune had to witness something so horrible, aka Kurumu's naked body, which ticked Kurumu off, and she ends up chasing Mizuri around the house, and his mother sees all that, and she's talking to her husband on the phone, and it's telling him everything that's going on. He's probably freaking out, wondering, what the heck am I listening to? Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, Skune is trying to chase them and tell them, knock it off, you're at my house. And Yukari is following, telling Skune, hey, put some pants on, you only got some underwear on. And, that's when his cousin walks in and sees him trying to wrestle the two girls away from each other, while Yukari's trying to put his pants on him. So, yeah, there's many times in this episode that his mother passes out, and I kind of do not blame him, partly because that's a lot to take in. And keep in mind that she does not know that these girls are all monster girls, and neither does his cousin. Though she's going to have her suspicions at the end of this episode. So, yeah, back to the whole stating your case on why I should date Skune thing. Things start getting heated between Kurumu and Mizuri. They decide to take it outside. At night, in the human world, with Kyoko and Skune watching. She thinks at first that, they're professional fighters and that, they have wires and special effects and stuff, but then things start getting a little too real. And she promptly passes out because, well, this is too much to take in. And Mocha runs up, trying to get the girls to stop it. And they try to jump her because they think, another rival, and then again, that's in the whole premise the whole time. But she kind of tricked them because when they go to jump her, she grabs Skune's hand and has him pull off the rosary, and thus leading to Scary Mocha beating them down. And yeah, essentially Scary Mocha gives a good piece of advice to Skune, though, like I've said in the finale, him having to pick now is not a good idea because he's still young, he's still just a teenager, and that's not a good time to be picking, who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. It's a good idea to think about, but still too young, and you might end up making the wrong decision and making somebody and yourself very unhappy in the end when you have to pick somebody else. So that's why Skune hasn't picked anybody yet, because he knows pick the wrong person, you probably get yourself killed. Because I'm sure they don't take rejection lightly. So essentially she tells him that this happened because you're of your indecisiveness, you're going to have to pick eventually. So keep that in mind, essentially, is what she told him before she went back to her normal self. Anyway, Kyoko wakes up after passing out and tells his mother, what happened, and she tells him, you probably just had a dream. Those girls seem nice. And yeah, because of that, they essentially lost their passes to the human world, and they're being shipped back off to school. And while this is going on, Kokuo shows up and finds out that they already left, so she got there too late. Oh boy, the craziness in this episode. If you guys can agree, leave a like on the video. And yeah, I'm gonna get this edited to add in the patrons at the end. If you guys want to donate and get a shout out as well, all you have to do is just donate $1. Even if it's just a one-time donation, you can do that. But obviously, it's not mandatory. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.